Well, Neil, it ends in a 4-1 defeat. What are your thoughts on that game today?
I think first and foremost you could tell that our lads had been off for a couple of weeks, obviously with the situation, the isolation period, and we needed the game. That's absolutely clear. I said that to the end of the game. In terms of our attitude and our application, that's a given now. You know, I think we applied ourselves properly, treated it properly, worked hard enough. But we didn't deal with the basics of football today, and when you come to a team that will be challenging at the top end of the conference, you have to do the basics right. So for instance, we didn't win enough first contact on ball up, we didn't pick up enough second balls in the duels, and then we lost 3 goals from restarts, so corner kicks, and obviously the throw in down in the wide area, and then obviously the 4th goal was a poor goal to lose as well. So defensively wise, we didn't do enough. And then on the other end of the pitch, similar to the last game, when a team filters back into a low block, and which they did in the 5 and 4, that we found themselves defending their box, we are finding it a little bit difficult to break them down at the moment, and it's something we'll have to work on. But we certainly had opportunities, you know, when we crossed it, which is important when they're in the low block. Aaron had a good opportunity, Alex Gilbert had a good opportunity, and we scored a really, really good goal through Julian. But when we got the goal, we gifted them one back, and that was kind of the summary of the day.
How have the boys taken to that? Obviously they had the 2 weeks off. How have they done for this first week back?
Yeah, brilliant. You know, they've came in, they stuck to the programme that we give them from the 2 weeks, and it's a setback for them, and they've got to deal with setbacks in their career. And I'm absolutely thrilled at the way this club give them those type of moments, you know what I mean? And that was something we had to deal with, and it was disappointing. But again, today we come here, we play a conference team, and then we play the elite teams, and it's all different experiences for them, and they have to deal with setbacks. You know, I said to them at the start of the week, they could find themselves out of the team through loss of form, they could find themselves out of the team through injury, or as what happened to us. And listen, there's no excuse culture at this football club, so it's about doing better every day, and we'll definitely benefit from this game.
You mentioned benefit from this game, that kind of physicality and the intensity to the game, perhaps they'll benefit from.
Yeah, well, we gave away too many corners in the game as well. I think that's another aspect of it. But when we did, as I said, we lost goals from set plays, which is disappointing. We've got to be tougher, we've got to be stronger in those moments, because as I said, we dominated the ball. Yes, we can do better at the final moments, but we absolutely dominated the game. So to lose 4 goals is hugely disappointing in that respect.
On the goal, we did score a great strike from Julian.
Yeah, good. You know, I said to the lads, obviously coming off the bench, he's got to make an impact, and he did that way. And as I said, for the group in general, their attitude was spot on. We just have to do better.
Can we just get a quick update on the injured players, the likes of Mads Bidstrup, Gustav and Raynell as well, and Nathan Shepherd?
Yeah, obviously Nathan has been out for a considerable period, which is really disappointing for the kid. He had been playing at the top of his game before the pandemic, and he was obviously international duty as well, which was fantastic for him. He is not back yet, and he won't be back for another little period, so that's disappointing. Gustav is out until January, which is hugely disappointing as well, because he's very, very prominent feature for us at the top end of the pitch. Mads Bidstrup, an amazing lad as well, that came in the summer and sadly has picked up an injury and he'll be out for a considerable period, so we're missing some big players that way. Raynell being the 4th one that's out at the moment, he'll be back sooner than the 3 that I've mentioned. But like I said, those 3 and Raynell coming back, that's the kind of quality that we're missing at the moment. And we have obviously a number of trialists in here, and things will settle down a lot more after the transfer window, and we'll have a settled group to work with which I think is important as well. So lots to look forward to, and this game will definitely benefit us.